out of nowhere.
And
Yeah, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh no.
Here we go. um, Hello everyone. Welcome back to Before You Know It.
Dude, before you know it.
With me, with Jude and Ivan. Um, yeah. How has your week been, Ivan? Well, let's start first. So we have a guest today.
Yes, we
Uh,
do. Yes, we do.
it is my cousin and Ivan's really good friend, RJ or Raymelene. Thank you for coming out.
Hello.
Thank you for coming out, RJ. But how's everyone's week been? Let's start with you, Ivan. Yeah.
My week has been same as usual, school, but actually I kind of took a break this week since
From
next
school?
this come no, not a break, but like I kind of how can I explain it? I just kind of slacked off a little bit
Okay.
because midterms are next week and I've already kind of studied for them.
Hmm.
So I'm just kind of taking a nice little vacation. So before like
The
all
real.
hell breaks loose next week, pretty
Right.
much.
Right.
Yeah, so been pretty chill. Played Valorant a lot, not gonna lie.
Hmm.
But what else can I do within these within the week now?
Um. Yeah. For me, I took a. Well, I didn't join our Discord at all this week.
No, we
Beginning one.
invited you like a couple times.
Yeah. There. I just needed like a break from that like circle. But I haven't been. I only been playing by myself for like the last week. My week's been good. I only have 2 weeks left for this class, and then again go back in September. But week's been good. It's just that has any of you guys been watching like WandaVision or anything?
Yeah, oh my
RJ, okay,
gosh.
okay,
No.
RJ, you've been watching it. You're caught up.
Yes. Yes, I'm caught up.
Okay, I'm gonna let you know. I've been for maybe you don't watch it, um, but okay, I watched episode 8. Friday it came out Friday, right? I couldn't function all day just because of that episode. I broke my Lent thing. I bought 2 boxes of pizzas, and
What?
I ate them by myself,
Oh
dude. Dude,
no.
I don't know. Okay, maybe it's just weird. I don't know why, but that episode just broke me for some reason. Like it was just heart wrenching. But anyways, that's how my week's been. RJ, how about yours?
My week's been all right. Just a bunch of schoolwork. That's pretty much it. It's kind of getting stressful now though. Like since the sem is almost over, like a month and a bit more.
And then
Uh,
you go into break or
well, yeah, I don't know though. I don't know what I'm doing after.
okay. But yeah. So for everyone who doesn't know, RJ is our first ever guest in this in our podcast. So thank you so much,
Wow.
RJ, for coming in.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me. That's crazy.
You
I'm your
know,
first
like
guest.
so our first initial thought was like it was supposed to be Jordan, right?
Yeah, I thought that was he was one because I saw your story. I was like, is he a
Yeah.
guest?
So like right after we finished our episode 5, we called him into the voice call. And this is not a slight on Jordan. It's just that for some reason like we were just talking like just catching up, but like whenever we had a conversation it was just like one word answer. So we were just like, I don't know if this is gonna be a good first guess. If he's like, I don't know, just chill, like, you know what I mean? So like we were thinking because like um first of all, you are my cousin, and like I don't think I've ever had like a conversation like this between you. Or maybe I wouldn't count that video that we did in the Philippines, like the 5 facts 5 lies thing. I wouldn't count that
Mm.
because you were just spilling. Is RJ frozen? Oh, okay, no, she's not. No,
Okay, hold
but
on.
She did.
Sorry.
no, it's fine. But
I froze for a bit.
so yeah, yeah, we just wanted someone, I guess, who doesn't we don't hang around as much, we don't see
In
as much.
person.
Yeah, and like and someone who can give a good conversation. But anyways, here's how I want to start. So a little introduction for RJ. Me and RJ were born. Oh no, all three of us were born in Dubai, right?
Yes, sir.
But me and RJ actually, uh, we grew up together. We were in the same apartment building when we grew up. Even John was the
Mhm.
same apartment building. But do you RJ? So we grew up together. Like we were very close. We were in the same literally apartment. But I don't know if you remember. You remember what age you actually moved out of Qatar or moved to Qatar?
I was grade 3.
Okay.
So I feel like it was 2008-ish.
Okay. And then you moved from Qatar to Scotland,
Yes,
and then you moved from Scotland to
to
Calgary, right?
Canada. Yeah.
So, I just wanted, because I don't think I've ever had this conversation with you, or like you ever, um, I don't know if you said it to Ivan or anything, but I just wanted to know because I only had to experience it once, where I had to move
Mhm.
from Dubai to Calgary, and I only had to move schools once. So, what I wanted to know is that how is it going from Dubai, Qatar, Scotland, and then Calgary, like having to move schools and all that, and just like trying to like just to make new friends and all that kind of stuff. That's what I wanted to know because I don't think I've
Dude,
ever heard of that from you.
I've never asked that ever.
Okay.
Never asked that
Yeah,
question.
I've never talked about it that much. It's
Yeah.
kind of hard, like finding new friends. I mean, like it's exciting at first because you're like in a new place and stuff. But I think for me, it's just like scary meeting new people because I wait for people to approach me, and I'm so glad people have because I made lots of friends, and I'm still like connected with them through like social media, like people from Qatar, Scotland, and stuff, which is still crazy to me. I feel like I don't know though. I don't know how to describe the experience. I remember this one time in Qatar. I think I was moving um to Scotland, and there's this one math project that I was like doing really bad on, but I was like, I'm moving anyways. Am I gonna really like need this?
Yeah.
So I really like BS that project. I handed it in, and I was like, it doesn't really matter now.
Did your parents ever like explain to you like what was going on, like why you had to move so much?
They mostly described it as my dad's work because his old job before Canada, he had to move a lot or like travel a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you ever feel like you were gonna situate somewhere like like let's say you moved to Qatar, like you thought like or moved to Scotland, did you ever thought like this is where I'm gonna grow, or did you always knew that you were gonna move?
I felt like in Scotland, I knew I was going to move because in my school, a lot of people went in and out. Like, the year or almost 2 years I've been there, there were so many people coming into my grade and then leaving the next year. And I was like, damn, that's probably going to be me too.
Was it like an international school or something like
Yeah.
that?
It was an
Oh, okay.
international school.
And you said you were did you say you had like trouble making friends? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
For
I'm
some,
like shy, you know?
I've been like in my experience of like knowing RJ, I feel like she's really good at making friends and like having like a circle. Am I right? So that's just weird for me to hear from you. Uh, But so
I
now,
can see it. I can see it. I can see it.
by your last stop, I feel like now you're like good in Calgary, right, in Canada.
Feel fine here. Yeah.
So I want to move on. So you moved to Canada. What year was that? 2011.
Yeah, around that 2013. Yeah.
I haven't heard the story. Maybe Ivan's never heard the story. But what was your first impression when you first met Ivan?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good
Uh-huh.
question though. Not gonna lie.
Ivan, you scared a little bit?
Yeah, I'm kind of sweating, dude. I'm kind of
Okay,
sweating.
okay.
Okay, wait.
I hope this is better.
No,
Okay.
no, no. I'll chop it up. But like as I was saying, I don't even like when you moved there. I don't even remember. I think my mom said you were moving to Canada, but I didn't know if it was Vancouver. And I don't remember like seeing you at the airport. I don't remember I don't have a memory on how you got here. But anyways, your first impression of Ivan.
But
God.
the thing
Oh
is we met
God.
like before I moved here, right? Cuz like
2010.
2010. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Is when
At your
she.
house.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you see that?
Dude, okay. Let me give
We
you a
have a story.
backstory.
I
Yeah, we
know.
have a story. So
Okay.
you and John have like these memories of RJ, and you guys always meant like always recalled as RJ, never as like Raymelene.
Mm-hmm.
So when I first like thought, I'm like, oh yo, you guys have a sick cousin named RJ. He is probably really cool. So I thought it was like a guy, right?
Yeah.
So I remember the day, I think, like when you first like arrived in Canada, you're like visiting like all these guys and everything. Like we drove to John's house, drove to oh yeah, we drove to like John's house and then another house, and then we went to Jay's house last. And then when I remember, like I like walked in, and then you're like, you were like, Jay, oh, RJ's here. I'm like, oh, bet, like, let me just like let me just like dab him up real quick, and then I realized like,
What the heck?
The
why is
girl.
there? I was like, why is there a girl here? And then like obviously like
RJ.
how old how old was I? I was like 10, so I was
Yeah.
like shy. I didn't know what I don't know how else like I don't know what we talked about or anything. I don't even know if we talked during that time,
Yeah.
like or a lot. But I think was that the year that we went to Metro, or was that the
Oh
year
my
after?
god, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, that was
RJ, wait,
Metro.
that was 2000. Wait, when did you come here?
I visited in 2010, but I moved in Canada 2013.
So, because the last memory I remember is that I was moving to this place
Hmm.
and you were here, but there was a moment before. Oh yeah, we went to no, to Metrotown together.
Metrotown. Yeah, that
You
was the infamous story.
Yeah, yeah. But wait,
The
hold on,
it
hold
was
on.
the
Before anything,
yeah
RJ, I
yeah
need to
yeah.
know what your first impression of Ivan was. I need to
I
know.
I don't remember. I
Okay.
just knew. I remember he was like bald or like
Yeah.
shaved
Yeah.
head, and I was like, "Who's this kid?" I mean, I don't know how you guys introduced him to me because I don't remember
I don't
quite
remember
well.
either. I don't remember like us like, like
There wasn't ever a moment where we like where you guys said, "Oh, this is RJ." It was more like you were in the kitchen, Jim was playing PS3, and then there was this RJ in the living room just like chilling on their phone. I
right,
think like an
seriously.
iPhone 4
Because
or 6 or whatever
now
like that.
now I remember when we were in Metrotown about what happened with Ivan and stuff, but I seriously don't remember ever like I don't have a memory of us like, like the first time we actually first all met. I think it was just like
I
Same.
think I'm not gonna lie. I think everything was really jumbled. Like like I kind of I became friends with. Okay, I only became friends with RJ, like mostly after she visited. Like
Oh my god, let's
I don't.
not talk about.
I can always bring those up, but
No,
it was
let's
like
not talk about that.
it was like Jim and RJ were like are like super close like
Mhm.
back then, like super close. Like I'm pretty sure like
I was clingy to
yeah,
him, bro.
clingy AF with like Jim, right? And then I think like every time I went to your house every Friday from like school, I
talking to
think
me.
RJ, yeah, Jay. Like RJ would always like message me like, "Oh, are you going to Jim's house? Like, let me call Jim." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
like we go on Skype and everything just to call to like talk with each other. I think you were in Scotland at the time, right?
So
Or
did
was
you
this
Oh,
already in Calgary? I'm not sure.
no, I was in Qatar still.
so
Oh,
when you first visited Canada, you were in Qatar or in Scotland?
Qatar. Yeah.
Wow. For some
This is a
reason,
while ago then.
yeah, that's such a long time ago. I was like, I thought you were already in Scotland. What year did you
I,
get in Scotland?
2011, 2012-ish. I don't know.
Wow. And then how long were you in Scotland for? Like,
A year and a bit, I
oh my dude,
believe.
that's so I can't eat like I don't know, man. Like I know for some people like moving is such a difficult thing because you always have to restart and stuff. But
Yeah.
you're only in Scotland for a year and then you came here.
Yeah.
So how is it? How is it situating yourself in like in Calgary? Like, did you start off? I don't remember. Did you start off in high school or were you still in?
Started off in junior high. I don't know. What do you call it over there? It's like middle school. I don't
middle
know.
school.
Yeah.
But how is it? How is it like moving from Scotland to here, doing the whole thing again?
It's so different because before moving, I knew someone in Calgary, like from Qatar, but I wasn't close. I was just like, I know someone, so why don't I ask my parents to go to that same school? But it was a public school, not a Catholic school.
Okay.
And if for public, you gotta pay a bit more. But if I would go to a Catholic school, it's kind of less. It's like cheaper or free, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
And the difference was like the type of people in the school.
Hmm.
There was like so many Filipinos that I'm not used to
Oh. Wait.
because
So
I'm
yeah.
used to like an international school where it's like mostly, you know, white or like Arabic or just
Yeah.
other nationalities, you
Yeah.
know.
So in Scotland, were there a lot of like Filipino?
No, I was like the only one that was like
Oh
pure
my.
Filipino.
Oh
But there was
my.
like I had a friend that was like half Filipino.
Okay. Wow. I didn't even know that. But wait, what was I gonna? There was something I was gonna ask. I don't remember. Some dead air. But
All good.
so wait, I totally lost my train of thought. Where was I supposed to go with this? Yeah. Oh yeah. So you have siblings. You have Rochelle and Ronray.
Yes.
So how was like you're always around them and like um you always know. Well, I don't know. You're close to with your siblings, but how was their like reaction to like a movie like that? Like, or do you ever talk to them?
I don't really know. I felt like I don't know if they were like sad because they always had like close friends in these places. But Ronray was really young, so I don't think he was attached. Rochelle, probably the same, but you know, I don't really
Gotcha.
ask them about it. I just felt like they were too young to like really understand what was going on.
Okay. Let's move on to the present day. So I don't think I've ever you never I don't think you ever spoke about this. Um to my understanding, like when we were kids, you were growing up, you were I don't wanna put you in a corner. Like I know you can your ceiling is high, but to my understanding, you were a fan of Barbie, Bratz, like
Yes.
all this very like like I wouldn't say girly, just like very way more girly. So I want to know where did the architecture, because now you're in U of T, right? Yeah. So um where did the architecture thing come from? Because now like I never heard a story where that comes from.
It's wait, sorry. It's crazy how you just made a connection. Barbie
Oh no,
architecture.
because like
Where did it come from?
oh no, just because I don't think, because the last thing, because I don't think I've ever heard like RJ ever wanted to be an architecture or architect.
What you expect me to go to?
I To be honest, I don't think I ever boxed you in a corner like thinking of where you wanted to be. I never actually thought about it. That's why when I heard that you're going to architecture, I was like, uh, where does this come from? So yeah, where did the architecture thing come from?
I think initially I was like really into art, even though I don't like practice a lot and I haven't really like enhanced my skills that much. But I was really into art, and I was like, where can I take this that can like make myself happy and also like make my parents proud? I kind of had no, I kind of had to think about what my parents thought too for a little bit. My mom really wanted me to go into dentistry or like in the medical field, you know.
Okay.
My dad, he was kind of more open minded. So, yeah, I was like, you know, architecture is kind of in between what I want and what they want.
And if I remember correctly, it was either there was a choice on either going to UBC, which is here in Vancouver,
Mhm.
or going to U of T. Was there even a percentage of you wanting to come here to BC? Like knowing.
Okay, I really wanted to. The problem was they didn't have an undergrad or like an architectural study for undergrad. It was more like I gotta take a different major and then go through the architecture program, I believe, for UBC.
Okay.
And by the time I was like deciding, I didn't have time to apply, I guess, to other universities. So I went through with University of Calgary at first. And
Oh. Okay.
yeah, and my major was urban studies. And I was like, yeah, I could probably deal with this for a bit. But I wasn't I wasn't really having like a good time. I felt like I was really lonely most of the time.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah.
And I mean, the content was okay, but I just don't think it was for me at that time. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to apply. Okay. I didn't tell my parents that I was applying. I had student loans at that time, and I was like, I'm going to use this money
Mm-hmm.
to apply to U of T.
Wow.
And if I get in, I'll tell my parents.
Wait, so what you studied in Calgary didn't have to do anything with architecture?
It kind of did. It was urban studies, so like more of the city planning type of thing.
Oh, okay.
So it's like connected.
Was like in the back of your mind, did you have anything else that you wanted to pursue, or was it just architecture the whole time?
I only had architecture in mind
Wow.
at that time. I mean, before I was like, what else can I do? Business? I don't know. I didn't
I
really have anything else in mind.
For some
I
reason, I
don't
always
see you as a business student
for
at
some
all.
for some reason I was like maybe I always saw you as like someone with a suit or like somewhere high. Like that's where I thought you were
Gosh,
gonna go.
Corporate,
that's
Yeah, corporate.
crazy.
Yeah, corporate. Yeah, yeah.
corporate vibes.
Okay, and I think I can speak for most of us here. I think you're the only one like who's actually moved out and
Yeah.
Yeah.
and able to like or live on your own. Because
Mhm.
we're all Filipinos here. One thing like our parents always teach us is like the importance of family and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So, knowing that you applied University of Toronto, you knew that you had to move out and like not be with your family. So, How was that like conversation with your parents like that I have to like um move out and like live in another country alone, or not another country, like another province alone?
Um, I think with my dad, he was like okay with it. He was like, okay, we're gonna try and give you some connections because that's how like really helpful for me. My mom was like scared at first because we really didn't know anyone there that well. Like we didn't have close family friends or anything. So my mom was really hesitant. But once I applied, she's like, oh, there's no going back. You're doing this already. So I guess I'll just like support. So yeah, my dad was really helpful in the move process because if I was like mostly responsible with it, I probably would have like gotten a bad place to stay in with bad people because it's always like you got to be careful with the places you find online, like to rent and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you were there for a year, right?
in Toronto,
Like living on your own.
I'd say well, almost a year, a few months because the pandemic.
So how was it living on your own? Toronto.
It was pretty lonely at first because like at first I lived in a house that was like an hour away from U of T. It's like Scarborough.
My goodness.
Yeah, I live like quite. The transit was like an hour and I don't know something, so it's hard to get up at like 6 a.m. just for an 8 a.m. class. And then I moved a bit closer on the west side of the GTA, and it was like a basement room, and like it was pretty nice. I lived with like a tita there, like she was living in the basement as well, and like as a Filipino family, and they had a daughter that like I could talk to as well. But I was mostly how I live like in that situation. I mostly close myself off to everyone unless I have to eat. So I'm mostly in my room or like at school, and I never really interact with anyone in the house unless it's the weekend.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dang.
For some reason, like, oh man, I don't, because now, um, like I said, like in the Filipino culture, like family is so important. So were you keeping in touch with? Well, obviously you were. Were you talking with them?
Every weekend I call them
Yeah. Okay.
because once I
Yeah.
got a dog, I was like, I need to call them too.
Man, because like whenever I'm thinking of like whenever I thought of when you moved out, it always comes back to me like how our parents' generation in their 20s, they like our parents were born in the Philippines. Out of a whim, they moved out to Dubai and stuff and like started a whole life. Like to me, that's crazy on 20. Like I'm here playing
Wedgie.
playing
Playing Valorant.
playing Valorant, getting spoon fed. Like I'm not even paying like all this stuff. But yeah, like as you said, like I can't even imagine moving out. Like I'd be so, I think I'd be I'd be torn.
So lost.
Like I'd be lost just because uh like you know, like being very very tight knit with like my family here. I don't think, you know, maybe I would have survived in a week. I think maybe I'm just saying that now, but I feel like if I actually had the if I was in the situation, I think I'd be happy for a while living around, because like, you know, I also do want to achieve independency and all that stuff. But who
Yeah.
knows? But yeah, that's crazy. So now you're back home.
Mhm.
How did the pandemic, like how was your because how was the pandemic to you? And how did school go now that you're back at home? Because you're doing everything at home now, right?
First, it was like kind of exciting because like, oh, I got to go back home early, you know. And then I didn't know it would drag out this long. I don't think anyone knew it would
Yeah.
drag out this long, I guess. It's been really rough because I tend to separate my bed or like the place I rest with school because I'm usually out at school and I stay there for like hours, like late hours, 2 a.m. maybe in Toronto. And then I go back home and sleep. But now it's like mixed together. And I'm really lacking the motivation right now to do my best work. I'm just trying to get everything done right now.
Survival.
Yeah,
That's
trying to
what it's all
survive.
about right now.
More of a deep question here. What did you learn about yourself during the pandemic? Did you improve anything?
During the pandemic.
Yeah. Did you improve anything about yourself? Did you learn anything about yourself?
Let me think.
One lesson I learned: I'm just better than everyone else.
I don't really know. I haven't thought much about that. It's just I've just been it's kind of sad, but I've just been like laying in bed a lot, at home a lot. I haven't left my house in a bit. It's just kind of sad. I don't know. I think what I've learned about myself is that I can't be alone all the time because I like my alone time, but I I need like people to talk with, like my friends, you guys, and stuff. So yeah, I guess that's what I learned.
Because if I'm gonna be totally honest with you, when the whole lockdown situation happened, I was more. I think
You're excited. You're like, let's
no,
go. I'm staying inside.
let's like maybe I'm speaking for myself, but it was such a good like just like pause period where I didn't have to worry about anything. I didn't have to go
Mm.
outside. Like I was just like, you know, and then you learn a lot about yourself. But yeah, you said that you um oh what did you say? You said you need, like, it was good for a while, but you needed to talk to some people.
Yeah.
So how did you cope with like you said loneliness. So how did you were just talking to like people like on
Like, on Discord and stuff, we tried to like connect with each other through games. Sometimes FaceTime calls.
it's not the
But it's
same, is
like,
it?
yeah, it's not the same. It's like I need to see them in person. And I
Well,
haven't seen them in months. It's crazy.
when was
But
the last time you saw like person to person?
damn, I don't even know, October?
Oh my gosh.
Because I couldn't even celebrate my birthday with them.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Wait,
which is sad.
I'm 7 days older.
because Ivan, we know like we know RJ likes to party, right? No,
Oh
no,
Oh
yeah,
my
we
god,
do.
no,
Yeah,
no,
let's
we,
we're not gonna
don't
get
worry, we
into
won't bring that up. But it was fun.
it's fun.
It's fun for everyone.
Is there anything, Ivan? Do you want to know anything else about RJ? I think that's all I wanted to know, but
Like it's hard to ask like questions that I already know. Like I can't like ask RJ a question and like I already know the answer to it.
okay, Ivan, how about this?
I can always tell you like backstories and like
No.
embarrassing stories if you
No,
want.
please don't.
all right, let's do this. RJ, I don't know, maybe you've wondered this, but so you like you have a really cool background. Ivan, what's behind your background?
What do you mean cool background?
Look at Ivan, yo, everyone's open here. What do you
Oh,
have?
no,
What do
no,
you
no,
have?
no, no. Like I can show you my sneaker collection. How about?
Oh, it's gonna fall, bro.
Oh my god,
Wow, okay.
super
Just
messy,
flex.
bro.
Yeah. No, it's just like a couple things like right now, but Yeah. I thought you meant like background, like as in like actual background story or something like that. But like,
Did you know
um,
I don't think RJ told you, but RJ had to like doll up just to be in here. Like, dude, I'm wearing a t-shirt and a
Yeah.
jersey, yo.
oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not
I'm wearing
surprised.
sweatpants. Like I just changed my
Oh yeah,
I was
same,
just
same.
from the
yeah. From
yeah.
the...
But I think I can't really like ask. Yeah, I can't really ask a question. I
You're the
think like
host of this thing, dude.
no, I can't ask a question
Yeah.
because like I already know it's just gonna sound like it won't sound genuine. But what
Okay.
I'll tell people is that there is this. I think
No, you're gonna tell them.
I need to. It's just like it's content.
Okay. Okay.
But
Tread
oh
lightly,
my
Ivan. Be careful, yo.
I know. Um, it was what year is it? It was 2011 for sure. So I think were you in Scotland at the time or Qatar still?
Qatar. I think.
You're Qatar. Okay, so it's 2011. I remember, like, so this is like RJ's like clinging phase. Like RJ was
Oh
clingy.
no! I'm thinking of what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
You've seen it. Oh my god.
Like, so we would like message each other. Like, what? How old? Or how? 2011. We were 12. I was in grade
Wow.
7.
Yeah.
I was in grade 7 here in Canada. Yeah, 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 age 12, grade 7. And I think because like our time difference was so off, right? It was so like completely off. Like by the time I'd be sleeping, I think she'd be going to like school or something like that. And by the time she's sleeping, I'm like going to school or whatever. So like she would message me like like she would like stay up late for like a call or like she would like yeah, it's either stay up late or like send a message before she goes to bed. And like usually the messages that she sent were like really embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like
So annoying.
like I think there's like a brief time like where we didn't talk for like maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. And then she was like I don't have the message right now, but she was like she just there's like a lot of XDDDs in that in that one message, and I still like keep that in my phone to this day
Yeah.
because it's so funny. It's so
So
funny.
cringe.
Like if you guys
RJ,
don't know, like RJ does not message like that at
ever
all now. Like
anymore, man.
No,
Yeah.
no.
no, like she's really like refined and everything, and her like messages really concise. But like back then, she was like, "Hey yo," or like, "What?" It's like it's been a while. Blah 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 blah
Yeah, I'd
blah.
double message, even triple message.
Yeah,
Oh
she would.
man, people
She
don't
did
do that
double.
today. People don't do that today,
Yeah,
man.
I
If
know.
you double message, you're
Yeah.
thirsty, dude. Like you can't do
Yeah,
that.
like
You
you
can't
can't.
do that.
Too
No,
much pride now. Too much pride.
RJ, do you remember when we used to use Yahoo Messenger?
Yes, a lot.
So like she was in Qatar, Ivan, but like Yahoo Messenger, but we didn't even talk. We were just sending emojis.
Oh my
Like
god, the
so,
emojis.
like layers and
Yeah,
layers of emojis, so it wasn't really. But
those are OGs. OG.
what is
Oh
that?
yeah,
Yeah.
like what else would? Oh shoot, I lost it. But like, oh no, I lost it. It was gonna be a good one.
What was it?
Um. Oh yeah, she like insulted me too. I think like she remembered like the. It's always this one thing. Ivan, you're a horrible texter.
Oh my god. I
She
just
said that.
wanted a reply.
I was like 12, and she said I was a horrible texter. Like I think I just got my phone then, like my first phone.
Uh,
Like it was like, but it wasn't even like a phone that I could like use Facebook on.
mhm.
But like, oh, it was like on a computer that I was like using, so I couldn't like. It was like not even my computer, so I couldn't message all the time. But I remember like I think I was probably messaging like lol, which I still do now, or like lamal, like
Yeah.
one just to fill like the empty void.
Just to
I,
give
to be
me a
honest,
reply.
I
Usually,
yeah.
I don't know what it is today. Let's say I'm trying to be serious to someone. I'm like, let's say I'm like messaging Ivan about the podcast and stuff like that. Let's say I'm trying to be stern. For some reason, I always like ended it with a lull, just so it doesn't seem, so the tone doesn't seem like I'm
Yes,
like,
that's
yeah,
not too serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always put like hey hey at the end.
yeah. But RJ, do you have any goals or like anything you're looking forward to 2020? Are you going
Any-
back to Toronto?
I kind of hope I do. I kind of miss it. I miss the feeling of just like waking up and transiting to school. That's kind of weird to say because like I know people used to hate like, oh, it's so early. I gotta transit.
For some reason, I always wanted online school or like being at
Me
home doing school.
Me
But now
too.
it's just like, oh, dude, like.
It's horrible.
But at the same time, so the course I'm doing now, I really don't want to go transit and go to Vancouver and stuff. I just want to do it here at home.
Yeah.
But anyways, like what I was asking, is there any goals or anything you're looking forward to in 2020? We're not wrapping up, by the way. I'm just asking.
Oh, it kind of
Goals?
felt like it. Not gonna lie.
Some goals? I don't really know. I mean, this is a really small goal, but I really want like an apartment.
Oh,
to
That's a small goal.
dude,
What?
I mean, like big goals would be like a job, like a job in architecture.
Oh, okay. I
You
thought
know?
oh, how long are
I mean,
you?
like, huh?
How long are you off till you're done?
To like graduate, I have 2 more years, I believe, but I need to take a master's to like be considered a real architect.
Oh man.
Yeah, so that's like a lot of more school.
Anyways, you
4
said
more years.
if you said you said you want to have your own apartment, dude. That is it like where do you want to situate yourself?
I'm still in Toronto. I'd probably want it there. I don't know though, because like I just want like a space to myself.
Okay.
That's just what like I feel like I want right now. I don't know though, but like I like when I want it, it's so expensive. So I'm like trying to
Yeah.
how do you call it? Not dumb it down, like lower my standards, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe I could get roommates, and then maybe that could work.
Man.
You know?
Roommates equals new friends.
Yeah,
Did
but you never know
Maybe.
how they are.
Maybe. Maybe.
Did you ever like do you have like a circle in Toronto or
Not like a close circle. I have like a few friends here and there.
oh man.
So it's kind of hard like having like a close knit circle. Cause okay, I know people in my program have like their circles already because they like live on campus and stuff. But I'm a commuter.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, I mean, I have some friends at least. I can go out and eat with them, I guess.
What's it like how's it like like the difference between Calgary and Toronto? How's it like living in both places? Both cold, I know that, but like
They're
Um,
both Canadian.
Toronto is a bigger city. It's like there's so much more to do, I guess. But in Calgary, I think I've like gotten so used to it that when I'm in Toronto, I kind of miss the things I do in Calgary, even though when I'm here, I'm like, I don't want to be here.
it's a weird like back and forth, right?
Yeah, it's a weird back and forth.
All
To
right.
my wait, sorry. To my understanding, you, Jay. So like we've done. So RJ's come to Canada. I mean, come to Vancouver. Has it been 11 years straight now?
I've missed a few summers.
Really? I
I feel
swear
like we go there.
Oh
more.
yeah, you come
Yeah,
here.
it's either we go there, but I don't think have we missed one summer before?
I feel like now I think we just missed one Christmas where we haven't seen.
Yeah, we missed like but
I don't think we missed a
yeah.
summer. I don't think we missed a summer.
No, we've never missed a summer. That's the
Clingy
crazy
we
part.
are.
Not us. Actually, wait. I think
Everyone.
every time we meet up or like reunite, there's always like that first moment where everyone's just shouting and then everyone's back onto their phones.
Everyone's just laying down.
Yeah.
I think we're wrapping it up here. Is there anything else you wanted to say, RJ? Because before you leave, I have some rapid round questions, lightning one.
Oh, ooh,
Yeah.
rapid round.
Yeah. First thing that comes to your mind. There's no wrong answer. The only wrong answer is I don't know.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
First question. First thought you have when you wake up.
Phone.
Phone.
Yeah.
Texting or calling.
Text.
Favorite day of the week.
Favorite day? Friday.
Oh, actually, you know what? How about all of us answer it? Ivan, how about you?
Okay,
What's your first thought when you wake up?
What am I gonna eat?
For me, Okay, first thought. What I have to study like for the day, like with chapter wise. Texting or
Mm.
calling. I'm a calling person. You, Ivan?
I'm a FaceTime type of person. Yeah.
Favorite day of the week, Ivan?
Definitely Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
I like having the sensation or like the thought of like sleeping in on Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ivan, favorite RJ, favorite season?
fall.
Fall. Ivan?
Fall.
Yeah,
Fall.
yeah, agreed.
I
AJ.
think the only thing with fall though is just I don't like how their school.
Okay,
That's the
yeah.
only part. I
I
like the dressing up. I like having to wear nice clothes, but then having to go to school in the fall, nah.
I like the fall when you're like when you see it on TV where it's like orange, right? Not like here in
Yeah.
Vancouver, it's like
No,
rain.
here it's rain and black and mush. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't enjoy this.
RJ.
Actually, wait a second. I kind of want to take my answer back. I like the springtime, cherry blossom
Ooh,
season,
see,
and you
Oh,
can
cherry
kind of
because
blossom.
you
like
kind of just chill,
transition.
you
It's
know?
transition to summer too. But I hate.
Yeah, transition
Yeah.
to
I don't like
summer.
the summer just because I sweat so much, man. Yeah.
Yeah, fact.
Okay. Age you want to retire?
Ooh. Oh my god.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Never.
To me, dude, like right now.
Honestly, like if I could retire as early as possible, like tomorrow, like I
Yeah,
would be good.
dude.
I mean, that's yeah, ASAP.
Cause like, dude, I just want to like chill and relax, like now, like. But
Yeah.
okay. Next city you want to visit?
My first thought is like Seoul, Korea.
Y-
Woohoo!
That's all of us.
Ivan, which one are you?
Mine's also Korea, Seoul.
Next city I want to visit. I really wanna. I want to go somewhere in Europe.
See,
Mm.
that'd be nice.
Somewhere in Europe. RJ, the last thing that made you happy.
The last thing that made me happy,
Yeah.
playing with my friends on Valorant like last night.
Ivan.
These tacos? Oh, these tacos? Oh, Jeremy, if you're watching this, you know what I.
Last thing that made me happy. I guess I've only 2 weeks left of this course, but I have to come back in September. I think that's just happy, just knowing that I
Stuff.
finished something that I started. Oh, dude.
Yeah, good job.
All right. Monday or morning or night person?
Night.
I think I'm a morning person, but like recently night. Ivan.
I'm a night person, but I really do want to become a morning person.
I want to, but I don't think I'll ever become a morning person.
Not right now. I think right now is the worst time to be a morning person.
All right. Breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner?
Brunch.
Brunch. Brunch.
Brunch.
Brunch.
Yeah.
I'm a dinner. I don't know.
Nice.
That's
The
when I mostly
brunch
go out to
vibes,
eat.
though.
Dude,
The
breakfast.
brunch vibes.
Yeah.
Like when you. Oh wait, I just wanna like when you go out for brunch, you have the entire day to hang out.
True.
Like yeah.
RJ, what's your go-to dinner?
Go to dinner.
Like what's your ideal dinner like?
Ooh, that's a hard question. I want everything.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, my ideal dinner right now probably would be like a steak dinner because I haven't had steak in a while.
Ooh, man, steak.
I
Yeah.
used to crave that a lot,
Yeah.
and I guess I just miss it.
All right. Things you do to relax or de-stress.
And not do my homework.
Okay.
I watch Netflix, play games, I guess, or TikTok.
What have you been watching lately?
Um,
Oh, WandaVision. Right.
yeah, WandaVision. I've been catching up on Attack. I've caught up on Attack on
Woo!
Titans.
Yes, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
How about you, Ivan?
Things to do to de-stress, and it's probably shoot, it's play video games, take a nap, and also go to the gym.
Recently, for some reason, I would say the gym or taking a nap. Just getting out of like the reality part of like studying.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
best part.
Best part is just sleeping, so you know like you're out of it. You don't have to think about it.
But then you wake up, you're stressed. You're like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Just
This is
knocked
a-
out cold, and then you wake up ready
Yeah.
to go or something like that.
This one's a good one. You can only pick one, okay?
Okay.
ooh."
Korean barbecue
Oh my gosh.
or Korean drama.
Oh,
Yeah. Which one would you pick?
I don't watch Korean dramas too often,
I'd pick Korean barbecue
but
any day.
I
Yeah,
pick
I would
Korean
pick
barbecue any
Korean
day, dude.
barbecue.
Oh wow, that was
Korean
way easier.
barbecue.
Okay.
I was expecting like a different food. Like
Or
what are you
sushi.
what are
What's
you asking
better?
me to give up? Like
What's
are you
what's
asking
what's better than Korean barbecue?
I think there's a lot of things that are better, but we just haven't
Ivan,
tried them
wait,
yet.
are you trying to say
A
No, I'm
lot of
just kidding.
things.
Yo, what?
No, I'm just kidding.
We just haven't tried everything yet.
RJ, advice you'd give your 13-year-old self.
Ooh, to my 13-year-old self.
This is
Um,
RJ with the wings, dude.
Wings? What do you mean wings? What do you mean wings?
You know?
my
Oh, I mean,
bangs, my
yeah, her
bangs
Oh,
bangs,
that's
because
called
phase.
she'd always
wings.
like flap them
Oh,
around.
okay.
No, it like
Yeah.
advice. I don't know. Don't be scared, I guess.
Think something to myself too. Just don't care what
Yeah.
people think.
Yeah.
You,
Mm.
Ivan? Eat vegetables?
Um,
Just-
no, I eat
That's so
vegetables.
mean.
I think if I were to tell my 13-year-old self something, it'd probably be like wait for the wait because the perfect moment will come for you.
Oh, what? Just kidding. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, because yo, 13-year-old me was so like what do you call this? I was like
See.
I don't know why, but my friends were like always in relationships. So
Oh.
like I was like telling myself like I want one in grade 7.
Oh, okay.
I
People are
want
having
one or grade 8.
people were having girlfriends and
Like
boyfriends.
some of my best like my best friend and the girl that I liked at the time, like one of my best friends at the time when started going out with the girl that I liked and I told him that.
Oh.
And then so I was just like, okay, that's fine.
Did you fight him?
No, he was like one of my best friends, so I didn't obviously.
You
Pull
let
up.
him. Okay. Item you can't live without.
Item.
I would like to say toothbrush, man. Like there's one thing. If it's a
I love
like,
how you say toothbrush.
because like one thing, if I was meeting someone for the first time, I don't care what he looks like as long as their breath is like clean and like mint. I think I'd say toothbrush because I don't want anyone to like say.
But then like what about like you not showering,
Dude,
you
yo,
not like taking a
bad.
Toothbrush,
bath,
bro.
like
No, okay, Ivan, think about it. If you're gonna meet someone for the first time, what's the first thing you do? You
you
say
know what
hi. You say hi.
my
You say hi, right? And if you have bad breath, it's just a turn off,
no,
bro.
but
Like,
you know
come
what you
on.
gotta do? You need mouthwash, so then you can shower yourself in
Gonna
mouthwash.
Okay.
You're gonna go blind.
That's big brain. No, obviously you'll wash your eyes. What?
But you're
But
gonna
RJ, item you can't live without.
probably my phone. I mean, that's like cliche, but attached.
Oh, you didn't ask me. You didn't ask
No,
me. You
yeah,
ready?
yeah.
My friends, yo, got him because y'all are
Oh,
objects,
yo,
dude.
who is this
Just
guy,
kidding.
yo?
Just
Misogyny.
kidding. Just kidding.
No, that's
Just a
funny. No,
prank.
that's pretty good. Because Ivan's been saying that how lockdown is just like irritating now.
It is irritating.
I think one thing too. I think I need like, people like are meant to like be social. So,
Mhm.
one sec. Sunset or sunrise? A sunset person.
Sunset, I believe.
Have you guys ever done it though?
Seen the sunset? No.
Every time I ask to do it, you guys are like, "Oh, shut up. That's dumb. We can just go play games." I'm like,
Sunrise is also kind of nice. I don't.
I'm a sunrise.
Here's a funny story. Back in college, so we had to do this project where to film
Mhm.
film like a montage. So, if I'm correct, the sunrise goes from east to west, right? So we went to Stanley Park, and that's like the west. So we were looking at the Pacific Ocean. So we wasted like 4 hours waiting at the sunset. Like, wait, where is it? It's just blue, and it's like behind us. I was like, dude, what are we doing? Here?
Oh my god.
I recommend you do both in one day. It's amazing.
Yeah, but I'm a sunset person. I like golden hour is really nice.
Mhm.
Like if it's anywhere that I want to spend sunset on is probably in the coast, like Vancouver Island.
Like what's that?
where the sun meets the water.
Where's that thing that we went in the summer?
Iona Beach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whichever
something like
whichever
that.
one. Of
No,
the beach, yeah.
that I don't know beach is in Richmond, but the other place,
The map. I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
No.
Language you would like to learn. Something you should. I want to speak German.
German.
Yeah, just
That's
very-
crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Really no.
Wrong answer.
Korean.
Ivan.
French, the
French.
language of
Oh,
yeah.
come on, Ivan. You have the cheese. No,
No, but I think the French language is pretty cool. To be honest, the accent's really cool. So
RJ, do you think if you had, let's say you had all that free time again in quarantine, do you think you would have done something more productive? I feel like I should have. Like, I didn't do anything. People always say, if I had the time to do this, I would have.
we had the
done
time.
Yeah,
We
but
still
then
have
we
the time.
didn't do it.
it. Like, what? All right. This is only for RJ.
Okay.
This is only for RJ, okay? RJ, fill in the blank, okay?
Oof.
Ivan is a.
Oh, yo, what the frick?
What kind
Ivan
of
is an
que-
awesome person.
Yeah.
Ivan is good at Valorant.
Yeah.
Ivan
Is considerate.
is
Yeah.
platinum.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Ivan is a.
Good friend.
Wait, cry.
That's it.
So
That's
weird.
it.
All right.
That's the
Why-
first. He said first thing that came to mind.
You couldn't have said
Ivan,
great.
that's pretty good. That's
Just
pretty. That's
kidding.
pretty good for first.
Just kidding,
An
kidding.
okay friend.
Oh damn.
The next one is Jay is a.
Ooh. Whoa.
Oh man. No, I'm scared. Woo. First thing that comes to mind.
Oof. Okay, first thing that comes to mind. Okay, this is weird. The first thing is like fit and buff.
Yeah, I mean, beat that, yo. That's right. That's right.
The only reason is because of your gym photos, and that's like the first thing that popped to my head, and I was like,
That's good. That's a good thing. Okay. Anyways,
"You gotta post more gym photos, Ivan."
I no.
The
No,
impression
no.
of people, the people's impression of you will be that photo.
how about
I get-
okay,
oh.
for us, Ivan? RJ is a.
Oh shoot. Skip. I can't think of okay, wait. Okay, wait.
Think first thing. See, I had to. I was put under pressure.
For me, it'd be warm person.
Aw,
So warm.
that's nice.
I'd probably say considerate.
Sweet.
Is a considered person.
Okay. That is good. Thank you, RJ, for doing the lightning round, the rapid round,
Mhm.
whatever rapid questions. Yeah, thank you for being our first guest. That was a really, really good conversation. Is there anything else?
Thank you.
Say, Ivan.
No.
No,
I
it was
mean,
good. I really
yeah,
liked
thanks
it.
for coming on. I guess, yeah.
Thanks for coming on. Thanks for setting the standard of our follow-up.
Oh my god, thank you for making me the first one.
But yeah,
First guest.
thank you, RJ. Thank you, Ivan, for being here. Thank you, whoever's watching. See you guys next. This is Before You Know It with Jude and Ivan.
This is Before You Know It. We'll see you later. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. Was it recording?